YouTube. What it do, man? It's my man, Young Davey. You know what I mean? DaveyMcFlyy, 2 Wise checking in. And hey, today, it's time to have that discussion, bro. We talking about AI music, man. I never thought that I would be making a video about AI music, but every day it's getting crazier, and more advanced. And more people are asking me about how I feel about AI music. I've been doing music for forever, independently, and been doing a pretty good job. You know what I mean? I keep the homies stocked up with some new slaps. They enjoy what I do. And yeah, we got new music dropping every Friday for the rest of the month. I'm gonna drop my artist profiles in the bio if you wanna check me out. And you know what I'm saying? See if I know what I'm talking about or if I'm on here just running my mouth. But other than that, to the subject, man, can AI replace your favorite artist? Think about that question. Think about it. It's getting, I don't want to say scary, but somewhat, yeah. It's kind of getting scary a little bit because I looked at this past month, my September, my mostly played songs, and it was an AI artist. So I was like, whoa. I got a lot of people ask me about how I feel about AI music. Of course, the question comes up, do you think AI can actually start replacing artists? And yeah, once I looked at it, my most played artist from last month is actually AI artist. If you know about your little 556, then you know. But man, I've been mixing my songs with AI artists and everything. Like, bruh, salute the little 556. Crazy part about it, in a sense, if you think about it, if that's my most played artist, AI music don't replace my favorite artist. And that's crazy. Now, I'm leading the pack always. I'm always leading the pack as my most played overall, but I always take myself out of the equation. Again, check your boy out if you want to hear some fire for real. But seriously, in taking a deep dive into the pros, cons, benefits, and evolution of music in a whole, and basically bottom line is AI generated music, good or bad, man, it's a thick one. It's deep. It's as an artist myself, I've again been doing music since ground high, as long as I can remember, bro. If it was some kind of way to record myself on a beat, I was doing it. I was making mixtapes with my niece Barbie karaoke machine. I would buy blank CDs and instrumentals and record myself rapping on them joints and pass them around. Had a Nextel phone. I would just record myself freestyling on that joint. Eventually, the evolution take place where I start building my own studios, dropping with mixtapes here and there, just playing with it. Then at one point in time, I got to take it serious for a little bit, and on my kids, I lie to you not, I went from rapping in my living room. 3 months later, I was rapping on the Virginia Beach oceanfront, getting paid for shows, booked every weekend, killing the game, rapping in front of the pretty girls and all, bro. That was my life. Like, and it was so much fun. Had so much fun. I always chose to stay independent. We'll get into that in maybe a different video down the line, but I've been hands-on with music largely most of my life, bro. I've always had jobs. I've been in the military. I work from everywhere to Kmart to Chick-fil-A and everywhere in between, bro. I've always kept a job and kept income, but throughout it all, music has never left. That's why I'm so good at it. You know what I mean? I always been actively creating music my entire life. So saying that to say how I feel about AI music, how it can maybe potentially take over. Now, I'm not gonna say, and I can't say that AI music can just completely take over, but just music as we know it, the creation process, writing music, composing music, all of that, how we know it, is definitely changing. I don't want to say coming to an end, because there's gonna be guys and there's gonna be cats that old school pen instruments, nothing digital at all, and still deliver fire. And it's still gonna be an audience that want real music, nothing synthesized, no auto-tune, and none of that. And what I see AI music right now is just the future, you know what I mean? And granted, I believe just the die-hard old school instruments, straight on the wax type of guys, it would definitely benefit those guys to adapt using AI in your recording process, or just to keep up, or just for speed. Like, I feel like you're gonna have to adapt with it and use it, or you might get left behind. How I see AI music right now is gonna be record labels with artists, nothing but AI artists, no real artists. May have one real artist on the roster to physically do shows and physically tour, and the rest of the artists, AI streaming gods, doing the biggest numbers, putting out the biggest hits back to back, and you can't stop it because that's what it's coming to. It's at a point where you can type in a prompt. I want a song about being in a trap around pretty girls with the freshest outfit on. Press enter, and you gonna get just that, and it's gonna slap, you know. But the game has been evolving over time, non-stop, since the beginning. It's a change that's somewhat inevitable. I mean, you think about the recording process alone. We went from the big tapes and the big old recording reels where they had to record in these big old fancy studios, to now kids are literally recording music in their closet with a cell phone. And that blows my mind to this day. Like, these kids are dropping hits, getting on billboards with a cell phone. So you know, I mean, it's always gonna be an element of raw talent that's needed so you could feel something. But just what music is now, that artificial intelligence is crazy. Now, my process of how I make music may be looked down upon from OGs, but I feel like I'm at a middle spot in between the digital age of creating music and the future of typing out what you want your song to be and getting just that in 3 seconds without even have to make a vocal performance, because they got software now where you can say a couple sentences that will have your voice, your mannerisms, and how you speak, and your actual voice will be used for these AI songs, and you ain't even got to get in the booth and rap. That's what's crazy. That's what's crazy. And it goes down to, oh, if you a music junkie or purist, or you just a casual who just like to hear a nice song back and forth to work, or if you the type that live, breathe, eat, sleep music all day, you got earbuds and a song playing in your head. When the song stops and you walking around, a song is playing in your head. The music never stops. What type of music person are you? You know what I mean? So all in all, we all gonna look at it from different lenses, different perspectives. As an artist, I feel like AI music right now is no different from when it was the big reels and we went to Fruity Loops. Then in Pro Tools, when it went from physical studios to digital software studios. And then we don't even use that no more, cause like I say, kids now are recording in their closet with a cell phone. So just the basic evolution of music and how it's getting simplified. I don't think that's something that we could run from, stop, or even attempt to try to kill it. It's happened, it's here. But those with a true ear for music have to be hands-on, and I don't want to use the word gatekeep, but those with the ear for music have to curate and make sure the best music possible is getting delivered to the consumer, the fans, or just somebody like myself. I need music. When I listen to music, it's a spaceship for me. I instantly go somewhere else. You know what I mean? If I'm feeling pretty good, I got mild synesthesia where I could see sounds, if that makes sense. Sounds have certain colors or moods and feel, and more than anything, it's a vibration and a feeling. My connection with music is out of this world, where I could literally feel the music, not in the sense where, oh, this sounds good and your rhythm takes over and you get to moving. No, I feel sounds, if that makes sense. So it's really, really, really cool. It's really, really cool. And me, I'm an early adapter. I'm PS5 Pro, Xbox Series X, Nintendo Switch, day one. You know what I mean? I'm an early adapter type of dude. So when things change, I like to kind of be on it and stay on the change. And that's how I stay young, man. I don't like to get stuck in my ways. But I also believe in doing what works as well, especially when it comes to music. And me, man, again, it's just like a change and a shift, just like auto-tune. When auto-tune came out, Jay-Z made the death of auto-tune and tried to kill it. Now, I guarantee you on any top music charts, the top 5 songs are using auto-tune. This auto-tune is damn near standard now, even if it's just a little tap and it's not overly processed and overly synthesized. Every song got a little bit of tune in it. You know what I mean? Almost every song now is recorded digitally through Pro Tools, Fruity Loops. I use FL Studio myself. Either Pro Tools, FL Studio, Logic, or BandLab, or what's the other ones? It's a lot of them. It don't matter what you use, but the old school, in the studio, physical tapes, like physical music, that's out of here. Like, we don't even use CDs anymore. So, I mean, we're listening to the music all the way digital now. So the natural evolution of it is for it to become digital, and it's, in a sense, looking at it in that way is kind of sad. But it goes back to, if you got an if music, man, you're gonna make some fire. Digital, physical, AI, physical, you know what I mean? AI manual, shall I say. Automatic manual, artificial, real. However you want to call it, man. At the end of the day, is just having an ear for music and dropping some dope stuff, brother. That's my take on it. I would like to know how y'all feel about it. I wanted to take a deep dive into it because in the music world right now, AI is, oh my God. AI is really, really, really big. It's here, it's running, it's going. And I wouldn't be surprised if I'm not the only one whose most played artist was actually fully a AI artist, an artificial artist. I'm talking about a machine singing music. I know that it's an algorithm machine that's singing music, but it sounds so good. Salute the little 556, man. Anyway, yeah. Please don't kill me for my takes. Don't beat me up too bad, but I definitely want to know what y'all think. And yeah, check out them links below, man. For real, let me know what y'all think about the slaps. And yeah, do I use AI? I use FL Studio. I use, I find my own samples, and I use sampling software, and I'm pretty sure the sampling software that I use may be AI generated samples. And to me, yeah, I can still play chords and play my own music as well, but when I'm looking for something really, really, really specific, nowadays it's not hard to find. It's really, really, really not hard to find. So as far as loops, melodies, and you know what I'm saying, rhythms go, like, it's out there. And I don't use the AI to generate loops, but it's definitely software where you could just click a button, you got the bass line. Click another button, you got the drums for it. Click another button, you got the melody. Click another button, you got the vocals. And you don't have to do nothing but click buttons. That's a whole different story. That's a whole different, well, it's the same conversation, but it would just make this one even longer, man. Like, do I feel like it's a moral issue going on? Possibly, because this AI is based off hit songs and stuff that we know already works and being tweaked and modified so it can't be copyrighted. So, I mean, morally, is that issue there? Possibly. Sneak, kinda. But if Like I say, you got that if music, and you putting your own taste on it, you putting your own spin, you know what I'm saying, you manipulating these samples and changing them to where they not was originally, like, you know what I mean, you putting in some work with the music, then like I say, it's a different story. But I could honestly talk about it all day, man. That's just my thoughts on where AI music is right now, where it's headed. Is it good? Is it bad? Pros, cons, worst case scenarios, everything that I could think of as of right now about AI music, and can it actually replace your favorite artist, man? Let me know what y'all think. I'm gone. Peace.